Special Forces zip line. These guys are pros.
You thinking what I'm thinking, partner?
Aim for the bushes.
You are tuned into the sounds of UrbanX.
So you remember the story about the homeless?
Yo.
the homeless couple, the couple finding the homeless man,
and they didn't have no gas in their car.
Yeah.
They were stranded on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And here comes a homeless man.
My family at home starving. We ought to go home and be with them. Something good. Fucking with me.
He takes his last $20. First of all, what the fuck is a homeless nigga doing with $20?
You got any spare change? Hey, ain't that a bitch? I want to know what the fuck is spare change. Get your ass a spare job. That way you'll have some spare change.
That's beside the point. He gives them his last $20. They put gas in their car. They feel so moved and inspired by his plight of what he did. They start a GoFundMe. You didn't clap that up? I almost donated to this GoFundMe. Don't ask me why. I was sitting there watching, so I should get $5 today.
Bodily fluid and hair samples, we determined that a bunch of old homeless dudes had an orgy in the car.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You know what that's called when they do that in there? It's called a soup kitchen. It's pretty rough stuff.
Because of the humanity in the story.
Okay.
Right? That's a story of sacrifice when you take your last and give it to somebody else.
Okay.
Right?
Believe me, everybody that was in on this orgy was more than willing. In fact, they even left you a note here. Thanks for the F-Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Come to find out, the whole shit was a hoax.
Yeah, everything.
First of all, he started suing them.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they expected to collect $400,000.
How you fellas doing? We're about to have us a little screw party in this red Prius over here if you want to join us.
No, you're not going anywhere near that Prius, okay?
And the GoFundMe got up to $400,000. They went and bought new cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was doing it. And they gave him a piece. Like, nigga, scat now. You got yours. He probably smoked all his shit and was like, yo, where's the rest of the money?
Here's what we're talking about. We're talking about a bunch of hobos with fingers in each other's pooper in a stranger's car with talk radio playing really loud. It's going to be a nice evening.
Well, we're not participating in that. We have no interest.
So, come to find out, they were all in cahoots. He was down with them. They was down with him. It was one big story. They all going to jail.
Yeah, they all getting brought up on charges.
They all going to jail. And it's funny, when I look at the husband, it's another picture. When you see the husband with his hand on the shoulder of the homeless guy, the husband don't look right. The husband look kind of like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like he up to something.
Let me rephrase it. We got a jar of old mustard, and we got a poodle, and we're just going to get in there, and we're going to put some D's in some A's.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
How you know who we are?
You left a note in that car.
Yeah, so they getting secondary theft by deception, conspiracy to commit theft by deception, and yeah.
More white people going to jail. It's always a good day. It's always a good day.
Yeah.
When white people go to jail.
Oh, somebody said he sued because he only got $75K.
He only got 75 and they was sitting on the other 325. Yeah. I'm like, yo, bro, you did good.
Yeah, you actually made out.
You made out. You was a bum on the corner with nothing.
Yeah,
now you have 75,000. Scat, nigga, scat.
Yeah.
Nah, see, you got to know who you in business with. Niggas like, nah, I want it all.
Police, shithead.
He's a copper. We got to go. Come on. Hey, goose it, boys. You're cops. Rub your dicks on the car as you run away.
You turned my beautiful Prius into a nightmare.
Whereas I'm going to tell. You going to tell what? See, what they should have did was invited him in the back dark alley, looked around, and got rid of his ass. That's what they should have did.
That's where they were wrong?
That's where they were wrong. Who gonna miss him? He's a homeless man.
Yeah.
What happened to that guy? I don't know. He took the money and you know how homeless people are. He might have hit the road.
That's sick,
yeah.
We are gonna have sex in your car. It will happen again.
Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a
You are watching UrbanX Got Jokes. Thank you, Brothers Series, Volume 17. I am C.K.C. Entertainment, and I hope you enjoy the clips that I've assembled from UrbanX, their funniest moments and most meaningful. I'll be back to let you know how I think about it. Thank you so much for watching.
Right, I had an after-school program in my living room, cleaned out all the furniture. I told you my man was a custodian out of school. He looked the other way. I was able to get computers, desks, and then we opened up an after-school program. And we had some great students. Most of them, 90% of them went on to college. 1 or 2 did not go. And you were the youngest. You and Momo and DJ. Y'all were the youngest ones. Yeah. And they all went on to college and to do great things. And I was proud of that. You know what I mean? Because it kept kids, off the streets. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these parents, because one time Tanya, she might be listening, my wife, she wanted to give a parents-teachers conference, an after-school parents-teachers conference. And she was all jolly about it. She had bought a whole bunch of donuts and coffee, and she put signs under the people's door, come see how your kid is doing in the after-school program, and nobody showed up. Not one person. She kept looking out the door like, parents should be showing up like any minute now. I'm sitting there eating donuts like, yo, boo, get away from the door. Ain't nobody coming. These parents, they got other shit going on. No, Dwayne, this is serious. Stop playing. You're a clown. Stop playing around. I said, hey. And she got an awakening to understand, just how that works. But the kids love what we did. We gave our bikes and we did newspaper routes. We hustled. I got them out there hustling, selling Sunday papers. So you got to do what you have to do.
And then you had the basketball tournament.
I had basketball tournaments for years.
Which what's crazy?
In the neighborhood.
That joint was ahead of his time. Now that I look back at it.
Yeah. We had some advanced things going on in our tournament. We had trades going on. We had a newspaper. Yeah. We were filming. We were ahead of our time, and that too kept a lot of young kids off the street. So I don't want you to think Black Dot is just sitting around here doing nothing. I'm 50 now. I'm in my eldership years, but I was on the streets putting in that work. And of course, my contributions to the so-called conscious community, you know what I'm saying, starting that, restarting that, and putting time, energy, money into birthing that. So I don't want y'all to think I'm a total slap.
Somebody said follow the Q Butter model. Yeah, shout out to Q Butter.
And shout out to Q Butter, who has that out in Brooklyn, and he's teaching engineering, STEM. He's going through the whole science, technology, and for his kids out in Brooklyn, in Brownsville.
Yeah.
So the Q Butter model. These kids need it, and these kids, when you show them love and respect, they give it back to you 1,000%. I have older people now in their 30s coming to me and say, yo, thank you, man. Yeah. I appreciated the after school program, or I appreciated the tournaments you gave. And it's just one of them things. And I'm just giving back what was given to me from the older guys in my neighborhood who started tournaments and, did certain things and stuff like that.
Shut up. It's my job. Now, I don't fuck with you when you with them trash cans.
Whether it's knowledge of self, wisdom of the ages, or just jokes in general, Black Dot and UrbanX never disappoint. I hope you enjoyed this selection. I'll be back soon to show you some more. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon.
Here we go.
Man, I hate coming to the city.
Get out the goddamn car.